in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
Quarterback, Oklahoma.
Even though they have said Tyrod Taylor is going to be the starter, I wouldn't be surprised if Baker Mayfield's not your starter week 1.
With the 21st pick, the Cincinnati Bengals select Billy Price, center, Ohio State.
Price can play all 3 interior offensive line positions. It's a great pick.
With the 25th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Hayden Hurst, South Carolina.
So here's a guy that can line up in the slot. He's kind of a big receiver. He's got great feet for his size. He can win matchups against smaller nickels and safeties.
And with the 28th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Terrell Edmonds.
Big and explosive athlete, box safety, dime linebacker. I think the key here is he can match tight ends.
With the 3rd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sam Darnold, quarterback, USC.
I think the Jets have hit on a quarterback that can play early, but the beauty of the situation right now with the Jets, they can play him when he's ready to play.
With the 7th pick, the Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen, quarterback, Wyoming.
Hoping for all Bills fans that he is the second coming somehow, some way of Jim Kelly.
With the 11th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Minkah Fitzpatrick, defensive back, Alabama.
When Nick Saban talks about him, he almost gets choked up. It's really, he loves this kid, and I believe he's an all-around defensive back.
With the 23rd pick, the New England Patriots select Isaiah Wynn, tackle, Georgia.
He's one of the best quick-set pass protection guys I've seen in college football in years.
With the 6th pick, the Indianapolis Colts select QUENTON NELSON, guard, Notre Dame.
He can knock people around. He is what you call a furniture mover. He is going to move people off the ball.
The Tennessee Titans select RASHAAN Evans, linebacker, Alabama.
His tape is outstanding. Has production coming off the edge on 3rd down, even though I don't think that's what he's going to be at this level.
With the 29th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select TAVEN, defensive tackle, Florida.
Explosive, freakish athlete, ran 4.9 at almost 300 pounds.
With the 68th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Justin Reed, defensive back, Stanford.
He's going to be a great player with the Houston Texans. He is fast. He's got the ability to get down and hit you. He's got some ball skills as well.
With the 5th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bradley CHUBB, defensive end, NC State.
And think about their edge rush ability here with CHUBB. Von Miller, former 1st-round pick Shane Ray.
With the 15th pick, the Oakland Raiders select Colton Miller, offensive tackle, UCLA.
He's got a great athlete. He only answered the bell 23 times in 3 years. Durability is a concern.
With the 17th pick, the Los Angeles Chargers select DERWIN James, defensive back, Florida State.
And he can open his hips and drive to a deep half or a deep 3rd. He can cover tight ends man-to-man. And when he gets there, he arrives in a bad humor.
For the 46th pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select BRYAN Speaks,
good football
linebacker,
player.
Ole Miss.
Undervalued until tonight.
With the 2nd pick, the New York Giants select Saquon Barkley, running back, Penn State.
Best football player in this draft. What I love about what he's going to do for New York, and Rich, you touched on a little bit, he's going to make the quarterback better day 1.
With the 13th pick, the Washington Redskins select PAYNE, defensive tackle, Alabama.
He got sacks, he got hits on the quarterback. You can't run the football against him. He was dominant.
With the 49th pick, NFL would like to represent the Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Goedert. He is the tight end from South Dakota State.
He's a great athlete, former basketball player, a lot of highlight reel catches.
With the 19th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select LEIGHTON, VANDER, linebacker, Boise State.
He finds a way to get under and over blocks in the run game, but in the pass game, I think he's special.
With the 9th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Mike McGlinchey, offensive tackle, Notre Dame.
Mike McGlinchey, he is the cleanest tackle in this draft.
With the 10th pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Josh Rosen, quarterback, UCLA.
Well, after several years of having a USC quarterback at the controls, they will now hand the future at some point off to UCLA quarterback Josh Rosen.
With the 89th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Joseph Noteboom, tackle, TCU.
He's got great size. He's got great length. He moves well and is athletic. He just hasn't been consistent.
With the 27th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Rashad Penny, running back, San Diego State.
But if you look at Seattle and their recent history at the running back position, he brings some stability and can play all 3 downs.
With the 12th pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select VITA, defensive tackle, Washington.
6'4", 347. This is a freakish dude now. He can move.
With the 14th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport, defensive end, Texas San Antonio.
His upside is off the charts. His body type and how raw he is coming out of school reminds me a lot of Ziggy Ansah.
With the 24th pick, the Carolina Panthers select DJ Moore, wide receiver, Maryland.
He can line up in the slot. He can line up outside. He's elusive. He'll run through you. He'll run around you, and he'll run away from you.
With the 26th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Calvin Ridley, wide receiver, Alabama.
He steps in day one and takes some pressure off of Julio Jones.
With the 8th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select ROQUAN Smith, linebacker, Georgia.
They need this kind of talent infusion. He's today's NFL off-the-ball linebacker.
With the 20th pick, the Detroit Lions select Frank Ragnow, center, Arkansas.
They're going to kick Graham Glasgow to center, and this kid Ragnow can play guard.
With the 18th pick, the Green Bay Packers select Jair Alexander, defensive back, Louisville.
In addition to be competitive, tough, he tackles, he finds the football in the air. He also adds value in the punt return game.
With the 30th pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Mike Hughes, defensive back, University of Central Florida.
Mike Hughes is a guy that is versatile enough to be able to play inside or play outside. He is a nice fit.